Hello everybody, I hope you're all keeping well. There's a very famous story in this week's parasha. The story of Adam and Eve eating from the tree of knowledge. After God created man, he said to Adam, eat from everything, all the plantation you can eat from, except for one tree. There's one tree in the middle I don't want you eating from. That's a tree of knowledge. Don't eat from that tree. Fine, okay, I won't. So Adam went to his wife and said to his wife, Chava, we can eat from everything, except there's one tree which we can't eat from. And we can't touch either, because if we do, we will die. Chava, okay, I won't eat it, I won't touch it. The snake came along, the slyest of all the creatures, and said to Chava, I heard you're not allowed to eat anything. She goes, no, that's not true. Of course we are. We're allowed to eat anything we want, except for one tree. There's one tree which you're not allowed to touch or eat from. And if we do, we might die. Oh, said the snake. Really? Which tree is this? She went to and showed him the tree, showed the snake the tree. The snake pushed Chava against the tree. Chava touched it. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. The snake said, look, nothing's happening. You can touch it, you're not dying. If you can touch it, you can eat it as well. So Chava ate from the tree, ate from the fruit from the tree, fed it to her husband, to Adam. And the rest, as they say, is history. Chazal tell us in Avot, Aseh siyag l'Torah, make a fence for the Torah. If there's an area where I know that I might fail, there's an area I know where I need help, create boundaries for yourself. Create boundaries for myself. I know if I see that I'm eating too much, and it's hard to stop eating that much. An answer: don't buy as much food. Don't have as much chocolate in the house. It's creating a boundary for myself that I can live with and protect myself from failing. But Adam did that. He created a boundary, said, so I don't touch the tree. That was a boundary he put in place so they wouldn't end up eating from it by mistake. So where did it all go wrong? Why did he fail? What happened? I remember listening to the radio at the beginning of March. We all knew that in the coronavirus, we were 2 weeks behind Italy. And people were saying, shouting desperately to the radio, why are we not in lockdown yet? Lock down the country, put it on lockdown. People were told, no, because if we put it in lockdown, then people won't take it seriously, and it will get out of control, and people won't want to stay in lockdown for so long. Response to that? Well, of course they will. You see death in their face, of course you're going to take lockdown seriously. But lo and behold, many weeks later, towards the end of lockdown, and currently still, we see especially in the teens and 20s, people aren't taking lockdown seriously. They don't see death in their face so much. They don't see what's going on. They don't really care. They want freedom. They want to be out. The government had to balance this very carefully. Do we start it early and take a risk of people losing their minds too soon? It's a delicate balance the government had to take into place. There's another similar story. In the Holocaust, there was a family hiding in a Dutch farm, in the basement of a Dutch farm. They were in the basement 24/7, 365 days a year. They never had fresh air. They couldn't get out, no sunlight, nothing. Stuck in that basement, day after day. One day there was a celebration happening in Holland, and the farmer who was hiding them said, you know what, come out this evening, take a couple of hours of fresh air, come out for a couple of hours, have fun, enjoy yourselves for a couple of hours, I'll let you come out. So the family came out, spent the time walking around in the farm, breathing the fresh air, enjoying themselves. But it was not enough for the two teenage boys. They wanted more. They wanted to get out. So they went out, they went into the next field. They climbed over the fence into the forest. they will never see you again. This is what happened with Adam. When Adam told his wife that you're not allowed to touch it, he told her as if God had told her that. That's not true. Adam realized, I need a bit of extra protection. I need some help. I need a boundary for myself to stop myself from eating from the fruit. But he needed to relay that message to his wife, to Chava, saying her, no, I might not be able to hold myself back from eating from this. Therefore, I'm putting this extra boundary in place. And it's your choice. It's up to you whether you feel you need to take that on board as well. Every person has different strengths and different weaknesses. And something which I can put into place for myself to protect myself won't always work for other people. It might be too hard for other people to be able to cope with that. And it's a warning to all of us that we can advise people, but let's keep that advice as advice. Let's not put it as enforce it onto somebody else as being law, because that will bring around failure. It's my hope, my prayer, that we can stand together to help each other, but in a way that actually helps. Shabbat Shalom.